We're here with Lee, who went on the Argentina Human Rights and Social Movements program. Welcome.
We traveled, it seemed like everywhere. We traveled south, we traveled north. We spent so much time together. There were about 20 of us students, and then the three leaders who were all amazing people, just unbelievably helpful. And then for the last month, I was working on my ISP, which was, well, now it's my senior thesis, actually. I'm working on it as we speak.
Wow, excellent. And tell us about that. What did you do for your independent research?
I went to the northwestern province, which is Jujuy, and I went to this little town that we had actually visited on one of our short trips, and it's called El Chucal, and it's really complicated actually. It's not really a town yet. It's a group of indigenous people who are trying to make a town in this sort of empty space in the desert. And they're all farmers, which to me is really incredible. I mean, they're making all of these crops grow in a place that is so arid and so unforgiving. And they've really had to fight for everything. They've had to fight for water, they've had to fight for the land, they've had to fight for all kinds of their rights. And so now what I'm doing is I did about 15 interviews with people there, and I'm taking that and sort of analyzing it from a poli-sci lens and talking about why it's a phenomenon that's actually working because they're actually succeeding in all of their fights, which is amazing.
Great. And do you get to go back for your research, or are you just taking what you did there?
I wish I could go back, but not enough time in the semester. So I'm taking just sort of the interviews and then also now actual book research in the library here and fitting it all together.
Excellent. And what did you like about the program?
Gosh, what didn't I like? I think I liked that it was very organized, so there was a lot that I just didn't have to think about really. All of my classes were set out for me, and everything was arranged ahead of time. But also there was enough freedom that I could do things independently. I could explore the city in my afternoons if I wanted to, or I could stay in and do homework if I wanted to. Um, and I felt like I really learned a lot. Um, I was abroad before, and I know that an experience abroad can be a lot of fun, but it can also not be the most productive. And I felt like this was very productive. I accomplished things.
Excellent. And you studied abroad before. What would you say makes SIT unique?
I think SIT was different in the attention that was given to helping students meet with people and be a part of what's going on and sort of see things as they happen in real time. Because, I mean, most of what we did was very hands on, very interactive. We met academics in the field who were specialists, and I don't know if I could even get that opportunity, I mean, anywhere else, no matter how hard I looked. And the opportunity to do independent research, that's incredible. That's a lot of responsibility for a student, but it's also a huge opportunity to just do something that you're passionate about. Um, and the help that is provided to get you to the point where you can do that research, it's not just useful for that project, it's useful for the future, for graduate school, or for really any kind of research that you might ever want to do, or any project. Just the step-by-step planning and the care and attention to detail. It all came together in a way that I think nobody else could replicate.
What would you say about Buenos Aires? Did you like living in the city?
I think I'm not a city person probably, but it was a lot of fun for a semester. I think, I mean, it's a huge city I mean, unbelievably huge. I spent my first semester in London and I walked a lot and I thought that was fun. And I was prepared to do that in Buenos Aires, but what I didn't realize is that, the sprawl just makes that impossible. There's so much ground to cover and there's so much to see and do. It's overwhelming in a great way, I think.
Is there anything else you would mention to someone who's thinking about this program?
Do it. I would say give it your all. Don't engage halfway. Don't do half the readings. Don't be, half passionate. Like, really go for it, and it'll give you exactly as much as you give it.
Excellent. Thank you.
No problem.